Hello everyone, welcome back to our SharePoint Framework series. I'm Akshay and in this video we are going to take an exciting step forward. We will be creating your very first SPFx Webpart using React. If you have followed the previous videos, your SPFx development environment should be ready to go. If not, be sure to check out the last video where we covered setting up Node.js, Yeoman and Gulp. Alright, let's dive in. Before we jump into the code, let's quickly cover what an SPFx Webpart is. A Webpart is a customizable building block you can add to SharePoint pages to provide specific functionality. SPFx allows us to create client-side Webpart that are fast, responsive, and work seamlessly with the modern experience. When we use React, we can easily create dynamic interactive user interfaces that are reusable and maintainable. In this video, we will create a simple React-based Webpart to get you started. Let's begin by creating a new SPFx project and selecting React as framework. Open your terminal or command prompt. Navigate to the folder where you want to create your project. Run the Yeoman generator with the following command. yo@microsoft/SharePoint. Yeoman will now ask you a few questions. Here's how you should answer them. Give Hello World Webpart as your solution name. Now select Webpart and press enter. Give your Webpart some name, either press enter or give some name. Now select React as the template that we want to use. Yeoman will scaffold the project for you, and it might take a couple of minutes for Node modules to install. Once you see something like this in terminal, that means scaffolding is complete and Node modules are installed. Now we are ready for the next step. Once the project is created, let's explore the folder structure. Open Visual Studio Code and open the project. On the left hand side, you can see Explorer section. In this section, you can see multiple files and folders. The main folder that we're going to look is this src folder. This is where your code lives. Inside the src folder, you will see Webpart folders. And inside Webpart folder, you will see this components folder. This component folders contains React components for your Webpart. Then there is this config folder. This contains all the configuration of your project. Then we have Node modules folder. This contains all the dependencies that were installed via npm. Then we have this gulp.js file. It contains all the tasks that are used for building and running the project. The key file we will work is located in source, webparts, components, and then this hello world.tsx. This is where we will write the code for our React component. Now, let's run the Webpart in the workbench to see it in action. Once you are inside the Visual Studio Code, go to the top, click on Terminal, click on New Terminal. If you are running SPFx for the very first time in your machine, or you are getting some kind of certificate error, type in the following command: gulp trust-dev-cert and press enter. This will install the required certificate in your machine. Now type gulp serve and press enter. In your terminal, wait for reload to show. Once you see reload in the terminal, go to your browser. Now some default page will open. In the future videos, we will see how we can configure this. But for the time being, open the SharePoint site you want to see the Webpart in action. In the URL bar, type your site URL and then type _layouts/15/workbench.aspx and press enter. Or the easier way to do it is go to site contents of your SharePoint site, edit the URL, and in place of view lsts.aspx, just type workbench.aspx. Either way will work. Press enter to load the page. In the workbench, click on the plus icon to add a new web part. You will see the Hello web part in the list under this local section. Click on it to add on the page and you will see the default Hello World web part. Let's customize our Hello World web part by editing the React component. Open the file helloworld.tsx in Visual Studio Code. Once you have opened helloworld.tsx file, do the required code changes. This is the default web part and I'm going to change this message over here. In place of well done my name, I'm going to change it to well done YouTube. Let's do the required code changes. Make sure your gulp serve is running, and once your code changes are done, just save your file and look at the terminal what happens. Once the code is compiled, wait for reload to come in the terminal. Once you see reload, go back to your browser and refresh. Here you can see the code changes are reflected. Once you are done testing, you can stop the development server. In the terminal, press Ctrl+C. Your React-based SPFx web part is now ready to be deployed. Great job! Let's quickly recap what we did today. We created a new SPFx project with Yeoman generator and selected React as framework. We explored the project and looked at its different files and folders. We ran the web part in the workbench. We customized the React component to display a new message. In the next video, we will learn how to deploy this web part to the SharePoint Online so that our entire team can use it. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next episode. I would love to hear from you. What kind of SPFx web part are you excited to build with React? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you are facing any issues, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next video where we will take our web part live on SharePoint Online. Until then, happy coding.